Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with Simon. We are going to play a Rivals game of Warhammer Underworlds. So I'm going to be playing the Illusory Might with the Grashrak's Despoilers, so the Beastmen. And
Hello everybody. I'll be playing the Chosen Axes with the Vainglorious Rivals, Vainglorious Raiders. So let's see if it works with our faithful dwarves.
So we are going to roll now for initiative, and the dwarves have a crit.
Yeah.
So I roll just one support, so the dwarves are winning, and they choose who go first.
And I choose you to go first.
Okay. So then, my first activation, I'm going to do a move. 1, 2, 3, 4 here.
Oh, interesting.
With a move token.
Interesting.
Do you play any power card?
Yeah, I'm thinking, and I think I will not.
I will dwell.
Okay, very well.
And I'm not going to play any card.
Okay. Shall we? So just if you're interested, this is fuel, of course. Then we have mud, theft, and ball.
Yeah, and here, so this is Grashrak, who is the leader of the war one. This is the strongest warrior, who is Dragnar. This is the second one, that is Korsh. And then we have the three fellows that are 2 with bows and 1 without bow, that are the lowest ones. And I did a mistake. This is the Ursor, and this is the Grashrak.
That's the 3. Okay. Yeah. So this is only 3 wounds.
No, it's only 2. No, this is 3 wounds. I make a mistake. Okay. I'm realizing now that I did a mistake. Okay.
Okay. So you pass power.
Yeah.
So for my first, I will simply make a move here.
Okay. No, but this is not block X, no?
Ah, yeah, you're right. So it should be like this.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So my next activation, I will move this guy. 1, 2. This guy have... No, I'm making a mistake again. I make a big mistake there. I completely confused the 2 guys.
Swap them.
Sorry?
Swap them.
Okay. I completely confused them. Because I was thinking that this is the guy with 2 wounds, right? No, I did well, sorry. When I move my cards, I fool myself.
Oh, I see.
Okay, no, it was okay. So this is the guy that is on... No, it was okay. I did okay. So, and my second activation, sorry for all this. My second activation, I will do 1, 2, 3, and I will shot you.
Oh. Okay.
So this is 2 with swords, 1 hit.
Yes, we have a shield.
I push you here.
Okay. That is good.
Okay, you go.
Yeah. 1 second. So you had a sword, I had a shield, so it's a contest of equals.
It's 1 point?
Yeah. First glory.
It was an easy one.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see if I need to. No, not yet. Okay, pass power.
I pass power too.
For my second one, I will draw a power card.
Okay. Go to my third one. I don't play power, sorry.
Okay.
Do you play any power?
No, I don't.
So my next activation. Going to do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Interesting.
I move there.
Okay.
And this has to charge. I don't play power.
I will play. I will play. No, actually, I don't play anything.
Okay, your third activation.
My third activation. So you charge, moved. Okay, but that's right. So I will move my leader here.
Okay.
Ah yeah, we forgot to say what are the objectives. Which ones are the objectives? Okay. Good.
Yeah, but the ones that are not objectives
No,
are
no.
this one is not objectives and this is another room. Okay, we go to my fourth activation. I will do a charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I attack this guy.
Okay.
2 with hammers. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Do you play any?
Yes, I play Shadow Lure. So, and I will push the objective under myself.
Even if it's hold?
Yeah.
But it's not objective, you cannot push it.
The feature token.
Ah, the feature token.
Yeah. Choose my friendly fighter, pick one, or I move towards the closest cover X, or I pick the nearest feature token in empty X. Oh, no.
Empty X.
No, that doesn't work. Okay, I will then place Sikkim. So it's a push. A push towards the closest fighter by 1.
Okay.
Unless I'm a beast, so I'm gonna push my leader to here.
Okay.
No, I don't want to do that. Yes, I'll do that.
Let's have a charge token. I need more tokens. Well, we go for tokens later. I will put this on the back.
What is it?
When it's broken, I return to starting
Ah, okay. On your no,
on my territory.
Okay. Very well.
These are your tokens, no? Tonomics.
Yes, those are my tokens. So let's use mine.
Okay.
Get the message. Then I will now play Shadow Lure, and I move this one here.
Okay. I don't play anything.
Okay, I play Audacious move, so +2 move to the next move, not a charge.
Okay.
Anything for you?
No.
Okay, then I will duel both. One is a Gloom, I know, but it will give me Sudden Revelation.
Okay.
So one duel. Then forward to you.
No, we are on your 4th, because you did you already did you scored the surge. So when you score the surge, you are
Oh no, this is a power step.
at the power step. So you finish the power step.
Yes, I still the power step. Yeah.
So we go to your turn.
Yeah, I still have my
4th.
my 4th. Yes, correct. And I will move 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And yeah, over to you. Get the
I will duel this one. No, I don't duel this one. Sorry, I already know what is the number 1. You have it. Okay. No, I don't play any power.
very well. So let me think. I will also not play any power.
Okay. So and I break this one because it's
Yep.
it's broken.
And you teleport.
And this guy teleports here.
Very well. We can go to scoring now, right?
Yeah. So I score this one because I have one enemy, one in your territory, and you don't have any in my territory.
No, I think it's more than me in my territory.
Score this if there is more friendly fighters in enemy territory than there are enemy fighters in enemy territory.
Yeah. So enemy fighters in
in your territory.
in your enemy territory, so in my territory.
Then we played wrong with the other time with Nicola.
Yes.
Because he was telling me that it have to be my territory. Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
in your enemy territory.
Then I only score this one.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to duel this. Otherwise,
Okay.
yeah, doesn't work.
You don't. I score this one because I'm holding with 2 wounds, objective
Yeah.
with 2.
Okay. I actually am not scoring anything. Yeah. But I inspire Theft, and then I inspire Mud. And Mud is
I
a
will
cover,
discard this one.
just in case.
And I will play this upgrade on Grashrak.
Yeah, I'll do the same. So I have.
He does damage 4 if you are a stagger.
Interesting. So I will play the Dark Fortitude on my boss, so he can heal if he's in a cover hex. I play the Shadow Spear on Mad Megrim. And that's it. This I will discard it. I discard Penumbra Dirk. And objectives wise, I will discard Shadow Elimination, because that's gonna be very difficult to get. And Oster, also Master of the Abyss.
So I'm putting this on my hero. So the 2 shields, the illusion that gives 2 shields on my...
Okay, yeah.
And I will put the illusion that gives 2 hammers. Okay, the hammer attack on this guy. Here, this guy. On the other, no, this on this guy will have the attacks with 2 hammers. With the gloves, so
yeah.
it's
perhaps we can put them here, so it's be a bit. It's gonna be a bit easier to see.
so we can put it like that. So
yeah. So a Master of Weapons, but this is +1 if you have 3 upgrades.
ah, you're right.
Okay, that's fine. They can also be illusory upgrades. So.
Yeah, but putting all the goods in one basket is quite.
Bah, yeah. Depends how you stay. Okay. Okay, also me. Yeah.
Okay, let's
roll.
that.
Only 1 crit.
Then nothing. No, 1 support. So you win.
Okay. Okay. I will start with a charge.
Okay.
And it's gonna be theft that will charge your leader. All those. So, theft has 3 hammers for 3 damage.
Okay, 1 crit.
1 crit only.
And I have 2 on shields.
No, you're on guard, right?
No, I'm on shields.
Ah,
I
you're on
failed.
shield. Oh, I see.
I fail.
Okay.
So 3 damage.
So 3 damage.
This is broken.
And I don't push you. Ah, yeah, that's even broken. Yeah, that's true. Okay, power to you.
Yeah. I put this upgrade on Dragnar, so it's an illusion.
Yeah, phantom darts. Okay. I will pass. Ah no, actually I will dwell here.
I will play this, so I need to do 3 scatters.
One second. And on mount, I will, now that it is in Corax, I can play Terrifying Shadows. So it's -1 dice. Yeah, if I'm on Corax.
If you are on cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Attack action, so auto range, auto ranged. Yeah.
I will put this like that.
Ah, you will scatter. Okay.
And then I have to scatter 3, and all impacted are a stagger.
I see.
Starting from, I will start from this guy. Okay, I don't have hammer. Great.
No. So you can do.
So I can do crit here. Ah yeah, crit here.
Well, if you want, you can do.
No,
You
yeah.
can go backwards.
So if I go crit
Yeah.
here, Then I can use the
swords,
sword.
Yes, and you stagger me.
Okay, and then so you stagger you.
That's not good.
You play anything?
I don't play anything.
I will play this one on him. No, he has 3 upgrades.
Yeah, he does. So this is a one shot man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in my first activation, in second turn, I will do a charge. 1, 2, 3, and I attack this guy.
With
the 2 hammers, yeah.
Okay. One hammer.
2 hits.
Nothing.
Okay.
I die.
1 glory.
Theft. Poor theft. Oh, he made his job. Did his job. Very well. I will play King of the Depths, which just gives me +1 dice in the first attack action made by a friendly fighter in the next activation step. So it doesn't specify range 1.
Sorry, it's
+1 dice on
plus
any
1
range.
on attack.
On attack, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You play power?
And this guy has done a charge.
I also had the reroll, I forgot.
Sorry?
You
Yeah,
can-
yeah, I also have, but I was 2 hits, so I did not want to risk.
Okay.
No, I don't have anything to play.
Okay, very well. So we'll use Mad, my Grim,
Okay.
with a Shadow Spear onto your leader.
Okay.
So 3 hammers for 2 damage. 2 crits, oh yes. Very good. So I take the glory for the kill, and I also score down with the ship.
So finally fight attack action, take the enemy leader in the enemy territory.
Oh, in enemy territory.
In enemy territory, I was not in enemy
damn it.
territory.
Okay. I messed it up. Well, okay, still have 1.
Yeah. Let's put the wounds on top of the cars where.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Well, actually,
but it does not matter.
Yeah.
Okay. My next activation.
Yep.
Put the hammers for a reason, no? 1, 2, 3, and I attack them. 2 with hammers. Joder, nothing.
Okay. This was yours.
My second activation.
Your second activation.
You go your third now.
Okay, very well. So, I should have been also -1 dice, but okay.
Well, it was only 1 dice to hit attack you? Yeah, because you have -1 dice. Yeah.
Very well. I will. For my second. I plus power. Do you play power?
No,
Okay, so I attack.
Yeah.
With my
the pure guy.
Shadow Spear. So it's a suicidal guy, and maybe not. 1 hammer.
1 hammer, and I have just 1 defense. No.
No. Okay.
I have already here. So, my next activation I will do 1, 2, 3, 4.
You will just move?
Yeah, I just move.
Okay, okay, okay. For I pass power.
Okay.
For my third, I will draw a power card.
No, this is your fourth.
This is my fourth.
Yeah.
And then
Because I did the attack here, you go first, you go for the fourth. You did 2 attacks to hit the guy and you kill this guy. You did 2 attacks to my leader.
no, only one. Ah, no, two, because this one failed.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right, you're right. Very good. So I take my last one. And can I see you if I attack here?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I will attack you with this guy then. I will charge your big guy
Okay.
with ball. Or oh yes, two. Yes, I charge with ball.
You will receive 1 damage because you move within 1.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So ball has 2 hammers for 2 damage.
1 hammer. And a shield. I pass.
You do,
These have shields.
and I'll push you here.
And you receive 1 damage. Because you end up the movement next to me.
Exactly. So ball.
So my last activation.
Actually, can I play a power card?
Ah yes, but
So it's called Step Between Shadows. And friendly fighter in a cover X that has no move or char tokens, place the chosen fighter in a different cover X and give him a move token.
okay. And this have a charge token.
That has a charge token, yeah.
My last activation I do 1, 2, 3, 4 and I shoot you.
Okay.
Nothing.
Very good. And I just roll, but there you don't have. No, great. Okay, and I then pass.
I pass as well.
Okay, so I started right.
I'm losing the illusions then.
I also lose the illusion. So I messed up down with the ship, so I'm gonna throw it out.
Scoring, eh?
Yeah.
No, I have more in enemy territory than you have in enemy territory.
Oh, you have 2 and I have 1, yes. That's true. Okay, I'm gonna spend a glory and give... okay, Ah, sorry, I forgot to flip.
Yeah.
Very important. I'm just gonna move it. So, Vol inspires. My Vol, yes.
Yeah.
Inspire.
And your boss, I guess, is dwelling as well, no?
My boss dwells as well, of course. Also very important. Yeah. So also my boss inspires. And so I give Vol Writhing Void Fiends. Basically, if the target is in a cover axe, I have Grievous and Snare.
Okay.
I throw away a little advance. I keep those 2 cards. So
I will play this on the Wagner.
okay.
So it's +1 move, I have 1
Oh, the shadow
way.
mover, yes.
Just to move it.
I get 5 cards.
I will drop this one.
So I spent 3 glory. Okay. Okay, good.
Draw. 1 crit and 1 double support.
1, 2.
So
We're the same.
1 crit, you win.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
And I will make a move. 1, 2, 3. Back to you.
I put this on Ragnar. He's on guard.
Okay. Well, just in case.
What this guy have? What upgrades?
He has the...
The attacking, the offensive
Yeah,
one.
if you're in cover axe, I have Grievous is there.
Okay.
And this normal attack is... yeah, this.
And you have... You have 1 wound. on this
Yeah, I
guy.
just noted you have 3 lives. Damn it.
You have 1 wound, this guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you move next to me.
Yes. And then I also do it here.
Okay. I put the spear on Ragnar.
Okay. Sorry, Vol, I didn't notice.
Sorry?
I thought you had only 2. Okay, maybe I can survive. And I have 1 glory that I can use. And I'll give it to Vol, so it's gonna be -1 damage. Okay, doesn't really help.
Is that just it, no?
Yeah. No, actually it's not. It's if I am on a cover X.
Ah, you are on cover, okay.
Yeah.
So then it's helping.
Range 1 attacks.
Range 1, okay. I don't play anything.
Okay.
So my first activation on the 3rd round, I attack you there with the spear. 2 hammers.
Hammers for 3 damage.
Yeah. And half cliff.
Oh, that's gonna be harsh.
2 hits.
No.
He's dead.
Okay, okay. this I used it. Fine. I pass power.
Let me see.
Ah no, it's -1 damage. Up for range 1. Yeah, for range 1. Yeah.
And then I'm scoring this one. No?
Illusory Titan.
A score after a fighter attacks. If a friendly fighter has 2 or more illusion upgrades.
Yeah, you do. Okay, I pass power.
Okay. Now is your second activation.
Second activation, I will draw a power card.
Okay. I don't play any power card.
Okay, I also pass.
My next activation, I move this guy 1, 2, 3 here.
Okay, good. I pass power. And for my third, I will draw another power card.
Okay. So I don't play any power card. So for my third activation, I move this guy 1, 2, 3, 4 in this object.
Okay. I pass power.
Me too.
For my last one, I take another power card.
So you don't have any more this is your last activation?
That's my last activation, yes. You play any power?
No.
I play Swarming Darkness, and I use the second option. So move that feature token 1x towards the fighter. If it's a feature token, I'll move 3x as well. I'll move it here. And then I dwell.
I don't play any power card.
Okay, so your last one.
Yeah. So I will move this guy 1, 2, 3 on this objective.
Okay.
And then power.
Power, I flip those two. Okay, then I pass.
Okay, I passed. So I'm scoring this one because I'm holding.
Ah,
the
yeah,
one.
I'm thinking if I should have changed it, but too late.
And I'm scoring this one because I'm holding 3 objectives in turn 3. And this one, it's a pain to score because I'm realizing I have 2 surviving fighters holding 2, but each of the those fighters, or
Each of the surviving fighters.
so it's impossible when you have more than.
Yes, it's very difficult.
So I score 2 points.
You score 2 points and you go to 8.
I go to 8.
Interesting. Because yes, I score Fearless Seeker. So scoring an end phase if 2 or more friendly fighters are on feature tokens in enemy territory. And Extraordinary Revelation.
Oh, you won by 1 point.
Yes.
You won by 1 point.
So I go to 9.
Because you have to score what? How?
2 objectives in your
Score if
territory.
2 or more friendly fighters are each holding an objective in enemy territory. Yeah, this one is extremely difficult, eh?
Yeah, it's the same one as yours, right? So there are 2 or more surviving fighters, and each of those fighters, no, okay. Need 2 or more. No, this I can have also surviving fighters somewhere else.
Because score is if there are 2 or more friendly fighters and are each holding an objective in enemy territory.
Yeah.
No, you also have to have 2 or more and
Yeah,
are
otherwise,
each.
yeah.
So it's the same card. It's the same thing.
If 2 or more. If 2 or more.
And each are holding an objective.
Yeah, but 2 or more. But I could have a third that is not holding an objective.
Really?
Yeah, scoring an end phase if 2 or more friendly fighters are each of those 2 holding an objective. So I could have.
No, each means because it can be the same here. Is the same writing.
Basically, it says no, because this you have to have two surviving friendly fighters. There are 2 surviving friendly fighters. So it's part of the
2 or more.
2 or more.
Surviving friendly fighters and each are holding an objective. It's the same writing as you. Like you only have 2. It's not a discussion, but you have to hold.
No, because it doesn't say if there are. If 2, so I could have 20,
2,
but
okay.
2 need to be on a feature token.
And in my case, each of them have to be. Okay, but then it's unfair because they should. Okay.
I thought I was going to lose because I played it.
Yeah, but I had to hold the 3 objectives. I did not have too many choices.
No, but I made a mistake at the beginning, and but that turned out fine
Okay,
because
let me just close up the video.
Yes.
So that's all for the game. So I hope you have enjoyed. Quite a narrow game, and at the end was a victory for the Chosen Axis 9-8.
Yeah. Bye, guys.